Boop, boo, doo, boo, doo, boop, boo. We're live on the YouTube. Boop, boo, boo, doo, boop, boo. It's Rhonda said with me and Joe. Boop, boo, doo, 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 doo. Boop, boop, boo, doo, boo.
And I'm wearing red instead of black. I always wear black.
Well, I wear a lot of black, but I'm wearing green in
It's
anticipation of
pretty.
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah, that is coming up. I didn't even think about that.
I know, it's okay. I'm here to remind you.
I have to find in my closet my four-leaf clover shirt.
And there's going to be Easter too.
Yeah, I've got if we do anything, I've got some Easter outfits I can just reuse. I'm not gonna buy anything new.
Right. I don't blame you. Not until I get a surgery date, I ain't buying any more clothes.
Yeah, I did you call?
I called 2 weeks ago and they said, and I called today, but I couldn't get through and I wasn't going to leave a voicemail. But I called 2 weeks ago and they said it'd be 4 or 5 days before they hear from the insurance people because they submitted it to insurance. And then I was like, well, I'll give it a few more days. And today was like 2 weeks. So I'm gonna call him tomorrow, but I won't just leave a message. I have to talk to somebody.
Yeah. Hey Pamela.
Pamela, Pamela, Pamela. Welcome.
I feel
Well,
like nowadays, especially the last couple of years, if it's something to do with the doctor or the pharmacy or your meds, you are the one that has to initiate it. They don't do. It's like you have to call nowadays.
oh yeah, and I'm trying not to like ride the lady, but it's been a while, and it's the insurance company. It changed hands at the end of last year, so it may be just taking longer. But I just don't trust that she's not. I feel like it's already they've got an answer. She just hasn't gotten back to me yet
Right. And I
because
mean, they have so many people that who knows what number you are on the list to call unless you call
right,
them.
right. And if it gets real bad, I'll just go in.
I've done
I'll
that before.
just take my happy ass to the doctor's office and see what's up.
I've done
I had,
that before.
I had to do that for some of the paperwork to get it going.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to take my ass up there and bring them whatever they need.
Yep.
My fear is that I'll be rejected, but there's no real reason for me to be rejected because I qualify 100%.
Yeah.
But, it's always that fear.
Oh yeah, I understand.
So,
It's just everything's like at a point now where you just don't know. So it's like you're in this waiting room and you get a little anxious and you worry about the answer.
right. And, it's getting to the point where when I talked to her 2 weeks ago, they were booking out at the end of February. Well, it's almost March. So when am I going
Right.
to do surgery? And then I've got the concert, you know, March 27th,
Right.
and I have to be on a special diet for weeks and weeks and weeks. I can't eat just anything.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of stuff.
I understand, girl. I mean, that's like everybody's asking me, they're like, you feel better. Why aren't you going to Aruba? I'm like, they had to have an answer before I knew if I'd feel better.
Right, and it wasn't safe to make that bet.
No, it
And
was not safe to make the bet at all.
waste a whole trip to Aruba. That's silly.
Yeah. Which I'm glad that all three brothers get to go, especially the one that took my spot. He's the one that lived in France for the last 4 years. So it'll be nice that Jason gets to spend time with him.
That's awesome. How are you, Pamela? What's going on with you, lady? Anything fun?
You bought anything lately?
What have you bought for me lately? Do 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 do. Boop boop boop.
I am so excited about the Trixie and Katya palettes. I haven't been this excited for a while.
Right? They're beautiful and they are really good companion pieces for each other.
Yeah, and they are like enough different where I feel like I can buy both of them and not feel bad about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can pull them up on Instagram so I could show Pamela. Let me look it up.
I'll get some Diet Pepsi while you do that.
Okie doke. Well, I've got video, but that's not exactly what we need. It's not, I don't have just a picture of the palettes. Damn it. Nothing much. I feel you, girl. I've been doing a lot of grocery shopping and errand running, and it's been raining cats and dogs. Raining over
It's still
me.
pouring here. It's poured all day.
Yeah, it rained really hard this morning, and I got so soaked. Oh, you bought the Glam Light palettes? Which
Is that
ones?
the Hershey Kiss ones? Is that the latest ones?
Oh yeah, that's the new ones. They look super cute. Rain in New York too. I guess it's better than a bunch of snow and ice.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can still hydroplane and stuff. Oh, she got all of the palettes. Woo woo. You go, Pamela. Hey, Sylvia. I'm sorry, Miss
Hey,
Jack.
Sylvia.
I am for real.
I'm looking up I can't quite remember what they look like, so I'm going to look them up.
That's a
I
good
just
idea.
remembered they were the Hershey ones. I do remember that.
How's the world for you in California, Sylvia? Oh, yeah, for sure, Pamela. It could always be worse. It could always be worse. But it's been like in the 60s here. So that's been nice. Even with the rain, it's nice to have warm rain instead of like cold, screwed up February rain.
Yeah.
I apologize 1,000 times.
Oh, wow, Pamela. There's 5 of them. They are really pretty.
Sunny but rainy. It's even raining in California. That's crazy, girl. Oh, I've got some exciting news.
What is that?
Oh, Pamela saw her first robin, so spring is on
Oh,
its way.
yay.
I'm going to go to a birthday party at a karaoke club tomorrow, but it's like early, like 7 to 11. It's not like, you know, starting at 11 and going to 4 or something.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure out what I'm going to be brave enough to sing in front of people, which is terrifying.
I never get scared. I don't know. I was always into the theater and stuff, so karaoke just never bothered me.
Well, I haven't done it.
Candy.
I haven't done it in like 12 years.
I haven't done it in a couple years just because of the pandemic, but I probably I would do it this Thursday with my buddy if he would pick me up honestly if I wanted to go. I'll just see
Right.
how I feel.
Yeah. Hey, Candy Sass. Candy's ass.
It took me years to get Jason to sing, and he actually has a good voice. I sing, but I don't have a good voice.
Well, you
Jason
guys
actually has a good voice, and I could never get him up there, but I finally got him up there, and he did, and now he does it all the time.
Well, Rome's got a good voice, and I used to have a good voice. I don't have a terrible voice. You guys know how I sing, you know, and everybody sounds better when they sing with music.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know, girl. I'll do something. Better shape
Mine's
up.
not terrible. I just sound like a 12-year-old. I don't know why that happens, but when I sing, I sound like a 12-year-old.
12-year-old what? Horse?
No, a 12-year-old little girl. Like, it just, my
Oh, I
voice turns
know.
into a little girl for some reason.
Ashley is here.
Hey,
Never
Ashley.
What's up, little mama? All full of babies.
Oh, I'm sorry you ain't got no internet, Candy.
That sucks, girl. Oh, love you, miss you too, little Pookadoo.
I miss my little Candace ass. She has a little round face like I do.
She put up a video the other day
Yeah, I
unboxing.
think that's. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just her lunar video.
Yeah, I was like, it popped up in my notifications. Shockingly, I actually got notified, and I
I
was like,
did.
"Whoa!"
Ooh, yeah. There's an ice storm up in Wisconsin. Well, I'm glad your sister didn't go to work then, Candy, because that's terrible. Because yeah, ice storms will knock everything out.
Oh yeah. When we get an ice storm, we always get a couple of ice storms actually, but because it's so few, they don't have the equipment to do anything about it, so everything gets crazy here when we have an ice storm.
Yeah, happy 2/2/2/2/2. It's Tuesday and it's 2/22/22. Aw, thanks, Candy. I always forget to say smash that like. Oh, hey, Rogue. What's up, lady? Is it raining in Alabama? It's raining and ice everywhere. Oh, you couldn't sleep, so you pop on. I almost thought it said poop for a second. I think you poop. It all comes down to poop, and in the end. And in the end, the love you make is equal to the love you take. That's some Beatles, girl. I didn't even make that up. That's some Beatles.
I want to see. We don't have Disney Plus, but we may get it just so I can see the Beatles movie. I want to see that so bad.
We haven't even seen it yet. We've been watching so much stuff. Oh, good. It's not Rogue's got no rain, so that's fantastic.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Super crazy. Like Rick James is a super freak. That's super crazy.
I don't know why you're waiting for food because you just ate before we got online.
Well, you know how it is with them kitty cats.
Oh, I miss you too, Candy. Like I was so excited when you popped up my notifications for YouTube. I was like, "Oh my God, there's Candy!"
Well, I miss you too, Miss Candy Sass. We were supposed to try to meet up in Chicago for a I was going to a concert in Chicago, and we were going to try to meet because it's kind of a halfway point to meet Candy, and the concert got rescheduled till 2023.
Mm.
So we got to figure something out because Candy and I have coming up on 3 years of being friends, and we never have met. Oh, Rogue's got a leak that's under repair. That's scary. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. That just song is just so hypnotic. It's so good. Treats. I would love some treats, please.
Me too.
I played with my hair now, it's all met. Ashley's met Candy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. They were both in Wisconsin. Or no, Candy was in Illinois, but she went to Wisconsin to meet her. Because Illinois and Wisconsin are close. But I've met Joe twice. And then we're supposed to see each other in March. I hope
Yeah.
so. I hope nothing gets canceled or postponed for 2 years. Hey, Gerald.
Hey, Gerald.
Gerald's great. He's better than chocolate cake.
Are you still sick, Gerald, or you feel better?
Oh, he's better.
It's been a while since I've seen anybody or saw anybody, so I didn't
Oh
know.
yeah, he was better last time he was here, unless he's had a relapse, which we hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I hope not. Oh, good. He is better.
Yay! We love it. I'm living in a box. I'm living in a cardboard box. That's an old like 80s song. I'm living in a box.
I don't know that one.
Well, you should Google it up. It's really good about
I
living in
probably
a
will
box.
have to after we get off.
It's like kind of R&B, kind of dancey.
I'm okay, Gerald. I did get my steroid injection last Tuesday, and for 5 days it was wonderful. And now I've got like little spots that are kind of hurting, but I don't know if it's like it's hard to know if it's the same thing. So I'm writing everything down when it happens. So when I go to the doctor, maybe we can figure out what's going on.
Lorna's here.
Hey, Lorna. Oh, Lorna, congratulations on your Jeffree Star palette win.
Oh, what? What'd she win?
The Thirsty palette.
Ooh, that's great. That's a good palette.
Yeah. Okay, Candy. I'll see you later.
That
Love
candy's
you.
too warm. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I think that's fantastic. Thirsty is such a nice color story.
I
And,
really like the shimmers in the Thirsty palette a lot.
right? I think so too. I'm hurting a little bit. I'm a little bit of a wiggle worm. So if I keep moving around a lot, it's because I'm trying to get comfortable. Comfortable. Is it raining for you, Lorna? So far, it's raining or ice for everybody except for Sue. Wow, that's crazy, Rogue.
What, buddy? You can't just keep poking my leg. You're not going to get fed again.
Yep, you sure did, Miss Sylvia.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of stuff. I've got to tell Macari. I feel like I'll get started in it, and then we'll move, and then everything will be jumbled up.
Well, that's what getting mail forwarded is all about. Oh, I'm sorry, Ashley. I'm sure all those babies in your belly is making your back hurt too.
Do you hear that? Gosh, it is coming down.
I don't hear it. I don't have any rain right now.
Hey, Mr. J.
Hey, Mr. J. Hey, Mr. DJ, put a record on. I wanna dance with my baby. Bop, bop, bop. A 24-hour EEG that lasted a week. That's crazy.
That is nuts.
Sounds like you ended up being a science project in the best possible way because they were taking care of you. I hope they were taking care of you. I'm going to just assume.
Oh,
Oh,
that'd be
Lord.
great, Candy.
Lorna says no rain or ice yet, but both are possible for her by morning. That's crazy.
Oh, I hear Jason.
We love Jason. He's so good. Boo, boo, boo. It's Jason.
Hey,
Rhonda.
Hey, Jason. Mr. Aruba.
He's got okay. He said she said Mr. Aruba.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay.
I think that's awesome that he gets to go with his brothers.
Yeah, because the one brother, works at the company and he won the trip too. And
Right.
then I didn't go, so Jason got to take somebody else. So he took that brother. And that I think it'll be good for them all to kind of get out and do something together. Especially with we saw Joseph maybe twice since he's been back from France, but 4 years not seeing him is a long time.
Yeah. And they can bond and reconnect and all that stuff, which is the coolest. Oh, Rogue had a colorful Medusa hair too, which she couldn't wash until they took the probes off. Yeah, I've had those kind of probes on my head before for a sleep study.
Oh, I did the sleep study too. And I didn't bring shampoo or anything because they didn't really warn me. So I had to
Right.
use the yucky stuff they had in the shower there. Oh, my hair was just awful.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. J, I'm a little achy, but it's just been a lot of rainy weather, so the barometric pressure is a little goofy. But other than that, I'm doing great.
I second that. It's been real stormy and rainy, so I'm pretty sore, but still better than I was. So knock on wood.
You better knock, knock, knock on wood. I'm getting ready for karaoke tomorrow, everybody. I'm going to do karaoke stone cold sober with
Did
a
you
bunch of
hear?
people that I don't know well.
We're doing karaoke.
Yeah, she's going to karaoke for a party. She's sober, so she's got to do it sober. And with a bunch of people that she don't really know well.
If you get scared, just do the song Tequila. It's all of 2 words.
Right. Tequila!
I think it's 4 words.
Or 4 words.
It's 4 words.
It's
Right.
the same word over and over.
Right. Oh, thanks, Candy. This is my new hair, everybody.
I love it.
It's so pretty. I just am smitten with it. Karaoke is so much fun.
I think one that you're missing some in the 10 or the weekly.
Okay.
It's only one.
Well, put it in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rogue, that stuff is hard to get out of your hair. Yeah, it's for a friend of Rome's who I'm good acquaintances with, and he is just an interesting character. He's the nicest Satanist you'll ever meet. And Satanist doesn't mean what everybody thinks it means. He's not an evil person or anything. He just believes in free will and stuff. It's a misconception about that. But he's got a big old devil collection and stuff, and he's really interesting. And he's just the nicest guy. But it sounds contradictory because of his choice of religion. I don't know why I felt like I needed to tell you all that.
Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it is.
I'll put it in the medicine cabinet.
How many spicy noodles do you have?
Not enough.
No, I have enough for him to leave. I've got like 14 beef and like 6 of the fish kinds, so I'm good.
Oh, that's good. Because I know you love your spicy noodles. What's up,
I do
Jason?
love-
Hello.
Candy is a little evil.
We're all a little evil, Candy.
It's Amy.
Hey, Amy.
Lasagna lady. You guys, Amy is the sweetest person today because she's hooking me and Rome up with some homemade lasagna tonight. Isn't that the sweetest?
I'd make it sing too. I just bought
Oh,
all
that's awesome, Pamela.
Pamela, your notifications are finally coming up. I went and unsubscribed, then resubscribed, so now it's working again. I wasn't getting any of Pamela's notifications.
Oh, that's terrible.
But they started coming up again after I did that, so I'm hoping they stay that way.
Amy, what you want to do? I know she doesn't want to hear that song. Not at all. But I love me some Amy. She and her husband are just the sweetest people. Nice equals nasty and considerate, cruel and evil. Oh, that's awesome. That's so funny. Oh, that's cool, Amy. That's super cool. I'm really excited about it because Joe and I were talking before the show, and everybody's lasagna is different.
It is. Every time I eat lasagna, it's different. And I like Jason's the best because neither one of us are huge on ricotta or cottage cheese, but if I have it, I just want a little bit. It seems like everybody glops it in there.
I saw something I want to try sometime.
What's that?
Instead of putting the ricotta in the lasagna, you mix it in with the sauce while you're making it, and it kind of distributes it more evenly instead of having like
the big blobs
that you don't like. So
That
I thought I
sounds
might try that.
amazing. That sounds amazing.
No cheeses.
Jason just got all the stuff for lasagna. He'll probably make it when he comes back. He won't have time before he goes.
Yeah, lasagna is definitely labor intensive. And it's an event. Lasagna is an event, you know. The only pasta you like to eat is lasagna. That's good. Amy loves ricotta and I like garlic person. I like ricotta. I like it with cottage cheese. I like it any way that I can get it.
I like it with light ricotta and actually a lot of garlic. I'm a huge garlic person.
I like it so much that I will eat almost any kind as long as it doesn't have broccoli in it. That's a broccoli lasagna. Broccoli lasagna is no good.
Like applesauce and cake. Who does that?
Oh, a lot of people do. They use applesauce.
We were talking the other day, he's teasing me because we was at Brad's and I was saying Jason's mom would use unsweetened applesauce for cake to make it healthier, and it was so terrible.
Well, she did that because my grandmother got trying to make her eat healthier.
If it was sweetened applesauce, it probably would have been okay, but it was unsweetened and it was not good.
Oh, that's terrible.
Icing.
Do what?
Cornbread with a little bit of icing.
Yeah, it was cornbread with a little bit of icing is what it tasted like.
Yeah. Oh, Sylvia made lasagna and she thought she put ricotta, but she put cottage cheese in the crock pot and it was delicious. Nice cheese if you can get it. And if you can get it, good. I don't know how that song goes. You like to put garlic in your scrambled eggs, Rogue?
I've never done that, Rogue. I'll have to try that. I love garlic and I love eggs, so.
Well, I've put garlic powder in scrambled eggs before, like salt, pepper, and a little garlic powder. Sometimes Rome does that.
I'll have to try that.
Amy puts cottage cheese in her eggs.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I've never heard of that.
I do have a friend that if they have the sausage that they I got a friend on their breakfast food that he puts ketchup, like a whole layer of ketchup over everything, and I tried it. I didn't like it. But his breakfast, he puts ketchup over everything.
Sometimes I like a little ketchup with my scrambled eggs or my omelet, but not often. Like if I have an omelet, like if I go somewhere for an omelet and it comes with hash browns and the ketchup gets on the omelet a little, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't mind that. But his whole plate was red.
Oh, Amy says that cottage eggs is probably a farm wartime recipe. Well, my grandpa had a farm, but they never put cottage cheese in their eggs. But it was the South End.
Ew.
What are you cooking?
Tea.
Oh.
What are you making, Precious?
And barbecue sausage and scrambled eggs. So garlic and barbecue sauce, Rogue. That's crazy sounding, but I bet you love it.
I'm not huge into barbecue sauce, so.
Sriracha's good on it.
Yeah, sriracha is good on eggs.
Which is spicy. You're so spicy, Joe.
I just don't think sriracha's that spicy, but everybody says it is.
Well, but you like it heat. You like
heat.
I
do. I like it. If it's gonna be hot, I want it hot.
Right. Right. I don't mind a little heat. I like a little medium. I can handle some medium heat. Like we got
And I
some.
want to, and I do it now too because a lot of my family that did like spicy food, as they get older, they can't have it anymore because of their tummies. So I
Right.
try to enjoy it now while I still can.
Aw. Yeah, Rogue, exactly. To each their own. And Amy's a heat wimp. Heat wimp. We're headed for a heat wimp. And
She's
Rogue
got this
doesn't.
face that she hates you, but she's purring.
So loud.
Oh my gosh, sushi makes you cry, Amy? Is it the wasabi?
I love sushi.
You want to go for sushi after you're done with her?
We can.
I love some sushi.
Does that make you feel a little better?
Sushi always makes me feel better.
Amy doesn't like spicy either. Do you know what I'm doing Saturday?
What?
I'm going to a drag dinner.
Oh, wait. Did you tell me this?
No, I don't, or maybe I did. But Saturday, there's a drag dinner at a restaurant here called Ramsey's, and it's kind of an international dinner and an international restaurant. They have lots of things from everywhere, and there's going to be at least 3 drag queens there putting on shows while we eat dinner.
Oh, that'll be great.
Aw.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's at Ramsey's, Amy, and it was only $15 a ticket.
Oh, that's really cheap.
Right. And I mean, you have to still pay for your food and drinks, because it's like a 2-hour
And
window.
tip the dolls.
That's right. You got to take care of them. Yeah, our bank is right next door, and we can ask for ones. Make it rain for the drag queens. Make it rain for the ladies. I wasn't sure if you tipped at drag brunches or drag dinners and stuff, but I'll bring money just in case.
You know, the only time I've done the drag, I've always tipped, but it's always been like a show. It's not been like a dinner thing. So, but I would take it just in case.
Right. And we can always slip. Our bank literally is like 50 feet away from where we're eating dinner. So if we need money, we can just slip out.
Girl, you should have seen, not Jason. Jason don't do this, but you should have seen Brad and his friend the other night. They were playing dice, and Jason will do $1 or, because it's just amongst friends and it's just a little bit.
It's kind of bragging rights.
They got to putting down $100 bills. Jason's like, I'm out.
Wow.
And dice is so quick that there was like 100, bam, grab it. 100, bam, grab it. I'm like, y'all are crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it is true. They kept playing until they almost had the same amount of money they started with. So.
Well, one of them fell away behind, I think, while they started getting more money.
Yeah. One of them lost everything that he brought and then won it back.
If I spend $100, I'm getting a mani-pedi, I'm getting a tattoo, I'm getting my hair did.
Yes, ma'am.
Those are the things that
I know. I need to go to Ol Rhondy's people if she can get all that for $100.
Well, no, I mean, my hair is way more than $100. And the mani-pedi is under $100. And the tattoo is, I get a family and friend rate, and it's it's $100 and something.
Don't talk about my garage tattoos. Jason's making fun of my garage tattoos.
Yeah, but it's by a real person that's clean and everything. It's not like.
Oh yeah. Well,
like
Brad's already OCD, so the garage is already clean, and then his brother comes in, and then Windex and bleaches everything.
Wow, Amy's getting highlights in April. You'll have to let me know when you're doing, Amy, and I'll come hang out while you get your hair did.
We're gonna make tea and then
that's
go eat.
That's
After
fine.
you get done with your thing. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Unless you want to do meatloaf sandwiches.
No, I don't feel like my meatloaf again.
No meatloaf. You should put that in the freezer for a rainy day.
Yeah, sushi sounds better than meatloaf.
Okay.
Yeah, that's apples and and
And
oranges for
poop.
sure. Apples and
Apples and
poop.
poop. The meatloaf was actually really good. I just don't want it again.
Oh, that's fine, Amy. Ashley.
Oh, actually, he's just picking on me. This is a guy that owns his own tattoo parlor in Michigan. He's very expensive, but luckily, I'm best friends with his brother.
That's right.
I did get a little sad the other day because the vet sent the paws of Gracie, and the little letter said, I'm sorry about your baby. And then because I saw the paw print, I was like, oh, I got to get another paw print on my body. It kind of made me sad.
Yeah.
But I'm doing better about it because she was older. She had a great life. It's just, the initial reaction is just hard because it's your baby.
Yeah, Ashley, I can't really make any excuse for most of my tattoos because I was mostly in recovery. I got a couple when I wasn't, but they aren't bad.
Okay, come
on. Look at that kitty cat. Hello, kitty cat.
She is so needy. I don't know what's going on with her. She hates storms, though. I think that's what it is.
Right.
The other ones don't care, but she is so scared of storms. You want to stand up here? Okay.
I did a lot worse stuff than get a tattoo when I was drunk before, so.
2 tattoos?
2 tattoos.
I was kidding.
Exactly, Rogue. Sometimes it's not what you know, but who you know. And I used to have good connections everywhere in town. Like I used to know somebody that did everything. It was so good. But now I'm out of touch with all those people. Meow. That's so cute.
I honestly didn't even think about my tattoos being garage tattoos at all until one of my friends looked at it and she was like, the big one. And she was like, you do realize you got that in a garage. I was like, I didn't even think about it.
Well,
that's how I used to do all of them. Garage or prison. Hey, garage is better than prison, right?
Oh, yeah. Because there's nothing sanitary in prison. No clean needles. They make needles out of anything.
It does shock, well, at least for this area, shocked me how when I was growing up, tattoos were so taboo. Like, so taboo. And then now it's no big deal. It's just, it is what it is,
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting some tattoos in some public places.
Okay.
Oh, it's where Life Loss is coming. Jinga.
It's Jason turning the lights on and off. And off and on. It's so good to have you. I've missed you so much, Joe.
I've missed everybody. I've come up on a couple of Brenda's lives often, but I think I only got like on one of hers. I don't know. Everything going on, it's hard to get up on a live.
Right. Never did it, but almost did temporary lower back tattoo on toddler sent to school. Should have. Oh my gosh. That's so funny, Amy. That ship has sailed for sure. I'd like to do some henna. I'd like to do some henna on my hands. Because henna is not permanent. It's just, it washes off and dissolves. And you can do
I got a friend that does it, but I've never had her do it to me. Hers lasts like 4 weeks-ish, I think.
Yeah, it depends on the strength of the henna.
Yeah.
Oh, Rogue for her next tattoo wants someone who can do excellent line work. Yeah, that's important that you have a good quality tattoo artist.
Yeah.
No, henna's not toxic. People have been using it for like thousands of years.
Yeah.
It's not toxic, girl.
Yeah, I've never heard of it being toxic.
I mean,
It can't
no.
be no worse than putting ink under our skin like we have.
Right. Right. No, I don't know what you're thinking that might be toxic. Maybe you're thinking of a Britney Spears song. Because you know that you're toxic. I love that song, Toxic by Britney Spears. I hate to admit it, but I do. I do. I love it.
It just depends, Amy. Like my friend, the stuff she uses lasts roughly 4 weeks.
But it can last as little as a week or two, depending on the
Yeah.
strength of
And depending on how many, like if you're an everyday showerer too.
right. So if you're a dirty ass bitch, your henna can last for years. But you can buy henna kits that, like on Amazon, that have little stencils, and you just color in the stencils with the henna and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Oh, Rogue wants to get a back piece too. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
eventually, Rogue, I want my whole back done, but I can't. I mean, the one I got took 3-ish hours, and that was really hard on my body to try to. I think we did an hour and a half, and I had to get up, and then an hour, and I had to get up, and then he did 30 more minutes.
Oh man, my calf piece, which takes up my entire calf, it's pretty much like I got a sleeve. I had to do it in 3 sessions, and it hurt so bad. It hurt so much. But of course, I still want to get another calf piece on the other side. Wow,
Yeah,
Ashley.
I have in mind everything I want on my back, but it's just and the tattoo itself, I didn't feel it was painful. I thought it was just like little scratches, but having to be like this and all my back is what was bothering me, not the tattoo itself.
Yeah, I'm afraid to get anything done on my back, like around my spinal column, because I know that there's not really any muscle there. It's, pretty much on the bone. And I just don't think I could tolerate that with as much as my back hurts already. Well, it's okay. There has to be some people without tattoos, or they have something different in the world.
Yeah, the one on my foot, Rogue, I only felt certain parts of it because that foot's pretty numb. But I mean, I felt the one on my back and the one on my ribs, but they didn't really hurt.
Wow.
I expected my ribs to hurt because everybody told me it would, but it didn't.
Yeah, nerve damage. That's crazy. I'm sorry that you had that, but I guess it's good that you don't feel the tattoos. Oh, Amy roams around back of your house. Pile on some accessories and jewelry. Awesome. I don't do a lot of jewelry, but
When I go out, I do. I am like the little old lady that wears way too many rings. I'm that girl. I put on like 10 rings. I'm not kidding.
Wow, that's
And I
amazing.
and I put all 5 earrings in.
That's so cool. I don't have that much jewelry. And then I've got these gauges, so I can't wear very many earrings. Oh, I did buy myself some earrings that I can wear. Rome is acquiring the lasagna. I bought myself these earrings from eBay. They had the same ones on Amazon for $45.
Oh, I love them.
But I got them on eBay for $15.
I love them.
Yeah. I love them, but I know I can wear them because they've got the little hook in the back.
Yeah.
So it'll stay closed. It won't fall out of my ears. So I might wear that on for a fancy occasion or something. Because I can be fancy too.
Now, Mel Thompson, God rest her soul, She used to wear earrings all the time in her gauges, regular earrings that just like that. She wore them all the time.
Yeah, I just have been a little shy to do that because I'm not good at keeping track of jewelry. Because I'm not. I got some necklaces for Christmas, and I don't know where the fuck I put them. That are like nice long pendants.
Yeah. No,
Where
the
they
girl that does my hair, Brandy, she's the same way. She only buys earrings that are like $5 and under because she will never keep a pair. She never. I got her a cutest pair of little scissors because she cuts hair, and the
Yeah,
next day she was like, "Girl, I'm sorry, I already lost one."
that's funny. Well, she should wear mismatched ones and make it her style.
Yeah.
Oh, Ashley says her husband says she wears forks as earrings. Well, then
Oh, I
dangly
love
ones.
dangly ones. I usually do. I got either a big bow or one that is like a runner in the cartilage, and then I'll do like a stud, and then I'll do a great old big earring.
Yeah, that's cool. I used to wear a lot of earrings and stuff, but when you have your ears gauged, everything's a little different. Because my lobes are pretty. I mean, the holes are pretty big. That's a pretty big hole.
I'm gonna have to get Brad some more gauges. He lost one in the couch when he was sleeping, and so it's been like 6 months, and he's just got the big holes now. So I'm gonna have to get him some myself. They're not
You're
that
gonna
expensive.
No, you can get some silicone ones that are super comfortable for really cheap on eBay, and it's silicone, so it doesn't matter. But the thing is that since he's not anything in his ears are shrinking a little bit. Not a whole lot, but the size he thinks he is, he might be a smaller size now.
Well, that's the thing. I said something to him, and he was like, "Well, I saw these blue ones. I won't." And so, in my mind, I thought that meant he was going to buy some, and then he never did. So, I'm going to get him some before they shrivel up.
Well, they won't. It depends on how big they are, but they won't close completely.
They're
Especially,
close to. Since I've seen you in person, they're close to about your size. They're not huge. They're
right?
about like what you wear.
Yeah, Amy, you have to be careful about all that kind of stuff in your situation.
The
She's just
one
so
thing I do, Amy, is if I'm around well, they're grown now, but when I was around any of my nieces and nephews that was young, I took my earrings right out because I wore dangly ones and kids would love them, man. They go, "Roar."
Oh yeah,
I would take
absolutely.
them right out before I even held that baby. I was like, I know better.
Oh yeah, anything shiny and dangly, hell yeah. Too dangerous. Too legit. Too legit to quit.
Hey, hey.
That's right. Watch me do my little dance. I'm doing my little dance. Yeah, ripped earlobes are very gross.
Yeah,
I thought
I've only known one person that had it done, but she did go to some, I don't know, I guess a regular doctor,
you go
and
to
they
plastic
fixed it.
surgeon.
Oh,
You have
okay.
because it's very sensitive and delicate the way the ears are. Make sure that everything matches up and the capillaries are good and stuff.
Yeah. And hers was a kid. I remember that it was her kid. Her kid's 22 now, which makes me feel old as crap.
Yeah, I've thought about getting my ears closed up so I can wear regular earrings again. It's about $1,500 to get that kind of surgery done.
Oh, that's not too terrible.
Mm-mm.
I
Oh,
mean,
it happened to Lorna. Lorna had a ripped earring when she was a kid. That's terrible, girl. Terrible. Amy's are partially closed. It's tough, man, because with my friend's little toddler, she just loves to grab everything. So I definitely aren't going to wear them around her. I love that little toddler, but she's a little cyclone of energy. Did you get? Did it? Did your ear still torn, Lorna, or were you able to get it fixed? Oh, that's terrible, Lorna. Toddlers are a menace, but she's so cute. Oh, Rogue, I have my ears pierced like a bunch of times, and I would let people in bars do it. We'd dip the earring in whiskey, and then I would just have somebody just shove it through my ear and not even like line it up and stuff. So don't even think that's dumb. I used to do it in bars in the 90s. That's crazy.
All my mama's ear holes were pierced by a sister back in the day.
Right. Because a lot of places people didn't have any fancy jewelry stores and stuff. Yeah, I think I got my ears pierced at Merle Norman about the same age, Amy.
I was like 10 when I got my first ones at Players. My second ones were Walmart, and they're crooked. I should have not done it at Walmart, and I was like 17. And then my cartilage, I was like 30.
I've had my cartilage pierced several times. I had an industrial piercing on this ear, and that hurt like a motherfucker. It took forever to heal, and then eventually I just got sick of it and just took it out.
Being supposed to bring this piercing kit this next time he comes, and I'm thinking about getting the little whatever that is. Yeah.
That really will help you, especially if you get headaches.
Well, he said if you go to who did he say? There's somebody that will actually dot it right where it needs to be pierced, a doctor.
Yeah.
And then he can pierce that dot, and that's what'll help with headaches. He said a lot of tattoo artists will say they just know where to pierce it, but it's not true. That's why some of them work and some of them don't.
Oh, okay.
He said you got to hit it at the right spot, so he always has people sometime that week go to that doctor and get that dot or whatever.
Right. Yeah, mine are all uneven, girl. All of them are uneven.
My second ones are definitely uneven. Walmart did not do a good job.
I'd like to get my ears pierced again, though, like right above my gauges, so I can have like studs. Because and I am real sensitive about metal in my ears. It can only be gold, silver, or stainless steel.
Yeah, mine. I can wear fake stuff for a couple hours. So if I'm just going to dinner, I can do it, but I can't wear them all day, or my ear will start to get red and it itches.
Oh yeah, and mine will blister and do all kinds of stuff. But so maybe that can be one of my goals, weight loss wise. Like every 50 or 100 pounds, I'm going to do something, and getting my ears pierced can be one of them. I thought about getting a second piercing in my nose. Yeah,
that's the one I want, Rhonda, but I want a little diamond. But we agreed before we got married. Jason's like, I don't care what you do, just don't pierce your nose. So I have to convince Jason first.
Well, luckily Rome doesn't care, so.
It's so weird. Jason don't care about hardly anything, but he just don't like nose piercings for some reason.
Well, I like the idea of a septum ring, but I think Rome doesn't care for septum piercings. I think that might be like his line, but I know that cartilage hurts, so
yeah.
And
I mean, if I did it, Jason wouldn't like divorce me or anything, but it was just the thing. He was like, please just don't pierce your nose. I don't care what you do, but just don't pierce your nose.
Right.
I think if he saw it was just a teeny tiny diamond, I don't think it would bother him as bad as he thinks.
You could always get one of those magnetic ones where.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Or they have the fake hoops that you can use on your nose. Fake hoops.
Yeah.
And you get used to that, or just check it out, and you could just wear it occasionally, and then you don't have your nose pierced, but you can still have the
Right.
look.
Buddy, it's not time. Get down.
She's got the look. She's got the look. I love Prince. Except that was Roxette.
I was a little confused.
Well, I was thinking of Sheena Easton, but that was Roxette. And never mind. I just can't wait to look at that big old karaoke book full of songs.
Oh, it's so weird now because they used to, up until I was 30, 35, it was still big books. Now, everywhere you go, you just say the song and they have it because of the internet.
But I love looking at the books, so I can
I do too.
because it might made me think of another song that I like that I didn't see. Yeah, Rogue. I can't even. Some watches I couldn't even wear because the metal on the back of the watch would blister my skin.
The way I found out I had a reaction to nickel is I was wearing a belt and the metal part was touching my stomach and it got welt almost like I had been burned by coffee or something.
Right.
And we were like, what is going on? I got allergy tested and they asked me what had been around that area. I said, just my blue jeans and a belt. And that's how I figured it out, or they figured it out.
Yeah. Same for Ashley. It's a trip. A lot of people are allergic to nickel.
Yep.
Oh, Lordy. Well, ladies and germs, it is about time for me to pack it up for the evening. I think Rome just pulled up, and we're going to have some delicious Amy Hurst lasagna. And, oh, yeah, Amy, I'm sure. But I'm going to skedaddle, and I'll be back next Tuesday. And this Saturday will be Stash or Pass here on my channel. So look
And
forward
I
to that.
should be here.
Well, that's awesome. I hope you are, because we love having you around. And I love all you guys. You guys are the best.
Love you guys.
And we will see you Saturday. And if not Saturday, then Tuesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Love you.
Bye. Bye-bye.